اهدنا الصراط المستقيم.
There is a phase, a time in a Muslim's life that is of paramount importance. Yet, we mostly waste that time away. And that is the youth of a Muslim. The reward for worshipping and doing ibadah during a youth of a Muslim has bountiful rewards. Unfortunately, most of us do not appreciate and understand this very same fact. According to the hadith in Sahihain, there will be 7 special chosen people who will be under the shade of Allah during Yawm al-Qiyamah, a day where there will be no other shade, a day where one day will equal to 50,000 years, a day when the sun will be brought as close to us, such that the distance between us and the sun will only be that of 1 mile. On that day there will be no shade except for the shade of Allah, and that will be given to 7 special chosen people. And one of that chosen group is that Muslim who worshipped Allah during his youth. If a person worships Allah when he's old, when he's middle-aged, in any other aspect of life, that is good, he will be rewarded. But he will not be purely because of that under the shade of Allah. Only a person, a Muslim who worshipped Allah, took time out in his day to do dhikr of Allah during his youth, by the virtue of that, he will be under the shade of Allah, inshallah ta'ala, on Yawm al-Qiyamah. Now why is that? Look at the stages of our youth nowadays. We are completely engulfed by the fitna around us. From the mobile phones to the social media, you have your Facebook, Snapchat, WhatsApp, Instagram, and the list goes on and on. And then we got movies, Netflix, drama, series. There is so many distractions to keep us occupied, to keep us distracted from the real purpose of our life, such that we completely lose focus in this world, to such an extent that we become completely absorbed in this dunya, and we forget that our real purpose of that life, our real goal of this life, our real aim of this life was not to indulge in this dunya, was instead to prepare for the akhirah. Yet we become completely lost in this materialistic world, which has nothing good in it. Wallahi, this life is temporary, but the akhirah is permanent. Unfortunately, we fail to realize that. So one of the best times for us to do worship is in that time for you. So all those, my brothers and sisters who are in your youth, utilize this time, make use of this time, worship Allah, and do not forget Allah at this time. For the reward for you to worship now will be paramount and will be magnificent in the akhirah. So let's pray that may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us understand the importance of doing worship in our youth, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala prevent us from getting distracted with all these worldly things.